Hello, I'm Philippe. Welcome to part 2 of Overlanding in the Sierras of Cordoba, Argentina. We left home, Mendoza, 5 days ago, and this is the beginning of day 6. We had a very restful night in this camping area in the hamlet of Colonia Hogar. This morning is just beautiful, quiet, peaceful. This is exactly the kind of experience we look for when we travel. I'm very glad to be able to share this with you, and I hope these videos will inspire you to plan and realize your own adventure. After breakfast, we make sure to enjoy the place and the sounds a little longer before we get on the road again. And soon we are on the road again, westbound towards the town of La Cumbre. There we will cross the pavement and take the gravel again towards San Marcos Sierra further north, where we had spotted a nice place to spend the night. It's going to be a total of over 100 kilometers of gravel from here. Here we are, stopped for the night, and we arrived just in time to watch the sunset. Good morning, this is day 7, a nice warm morning. We have another 25 kilometers of gravel before we get on the pavement and then drive south towards the city of Villa Carlos Paz for a one-night stopover. Just before reaching the pavement, we stopped a moment in this idyllic little place. After lunch, we start the drive towards Los Reartes, where we'll find one of the nicest campgrounds we've seen. And while dinner is cooking, I set up my office, download photos and videos, and get some work done. This place turned out to be so nice that instead of 1 or 2 nights, we ended up staying 4. After taking a day off and staying put, we used it as a base to visit the area. This morning is looking really nice, and because today is a no driving day, we'll take our time, make ourselves a nice breakfast, and then go for a long walk in the forest. Today the weather is very different as we head towards La Cumbrecita. The sun will play hide and seek all day long. After exploring the area, we get to the small town of La Cumbrecita, which is very picturesque and very heavily German influenced. Of course, lunch was accompanied by a locally brewed beer. On day 11, it's time to head back west to complete the loop and slowly head back towards Mendoza. The road takes us up and down some beautiful landscapes that are very typical of the Sierras of Cordoba. As I am shooting these images next to a small farm, the owner walks to me and invites us to visit his place. We will stay quite a while. Ariel will give us a detailed visit and show us all his animals.
Se lo doy limpio ya.
Sí.
Ya listo para la pasilla.
Ok.
Mato los pelos y...
Sí.
We won't be able to leave without first taking a family portrait and then buying some homemade goat cheese. We drive a little bit further before stopping for lunch. We can already taste that goat cheese. After lunch, we keep pushing westbound towards our planned campsite. These isolated country roads have been used by the Dakar Rally. It's easy to understand why. We finally get to our destination before dark, but the weather has deteriorated and the fog is starting to roll in. But just the same, we have to get set up, cook dinner, and probably go to bed early. We wake up to sunshine, but the remaining fog and moisture make for some very interesting nature shots. Soon it's time to get back in the saddle and start driving away. Later in the day, we took a long connecting road through a narrow valley with many puddles to play in. Further on, the view gradually changes, but the road remains just as narrow. I don't know how we managed to navigate these small country roads because they don't seem to be on any maps, but we had fun doing it, and eventually we found the pavement again. And a little over an hour later, we are settled in the campground at the National Park Sierra de las Quijadas, where we had started. The next morning, the weather isn't very nice, but just the same, we had decided to go hiking. At the end of the trail, we are very close to the canyon walls. The view is spectacular, and we stay a while watching the eagles and condors.